This year, we saw a tremendous change of lifestyle from social gathering to social distancing, and as the months passed by, the only thing I was craving was traveling. After 7 months of being locked inside my house, finally I decided to go on a quest of exploring my freedom, inspired by this beautiful bird, with my GoPro Hero 7 Black and my new Sony ZV-1. This is my entire 15-day journey to Jibi with these two companions to attempt work and travel. So we started our road trip from Delhi on October 4th. Since this was around 500 kilometers, we made sure to leave late at night. I prefer night driving for two reasons. First, to avoid traffic, and second, to enjoy the scenic view when the sun is out. Although there are few patches that are always under construction, like Bilaspur or maybe Mandi, but once you cross them, the uphill drive gets smoother, just like a slice of butter. The best time to visit Jibi is around October or May. If you want to enjoy the snowfall, then you can come in the start of the year, which is around January or February. The Sparks Gate get unnoticed because of the odd tunnel that we just crossed.
Great Himalayan National Park.
Jibi is approximately 59 kilometers away from the gate.
Haji? Entry?
Do you know that the Great Himalayan National Park is added to the UNESCO's list of World Heritage Sites for outstanding significance of biodiversity conservation? After 15 hours of journey, we finally reached our cottage and our host was already there to welcome us.
Namaste. Good evening. Just one. Good evening.
The name of the cottages were the Green Alpine and we booked it through Airbnb. The best thing about our second cottage was our attic area. Me and Madhu had to set up our desktop and it was a perfect spot for us to work. Once our lodging and office setup was sorted, the next thing we had to manage was our food. There are a lot of cafes and restaurants in the main market which are not only filled with options but are quite cheap as well. To be honest, we were quite satisfied with the cafes and the food we tried. But if you're going to ask my favorite, that's always going to be the home cooked food that we had at our listing. Even with our regular working hours on the weekdays, we were able to manage some time for this every morning. Just 500-meter walk from our listing and we are here to this beautiful waterfall. I really like the small wooden bridges over the stream. The only thing you are not allowed to do here is drink alcohol, else you can even go for a bath under the waterfall or take amazing pictures, just like we did.
Hey.
A spot known for two amazing treks and a unique challenge while driving downhill. This place was 12.6 kilometers away from our stay and can take around 40 minutes to reach. The road is quite narrow and steep and is closed during the snow. My personal advice would be to only take this road if you have the confidence and experience to drive in steep hills. From the start point to the end point, people say it's just 3 kilometers, but we felt it being more than just that. It's just not about the distance but the fact that we were actually walking through the jungle and the path was getting steeper. We were also on the verge of getting lost, but we found a local who guided us to the top.
अब इतनी दिक्कत नहीं हो रही है?
Raghupur Fort is the highest altitude fort in India, which was built by a Mandi ruler to protect themselves from the invasion.
जाएंगे कैसे वापस?
But the amazing fact is there are a lot of cows grazing around near the fort. Today, nothing is left except the outer portion of the wall. The one-sided journey is around 2 hours long.
इसको दिखाओ यार ये क्या हंसना होता है बे?
My piece of advice anyone planning to travel is to wear comfortable and trekking shoes and carry sufficient food and water.
मधुलिका पहुंच गए.
The most preferred trek among the two. Sarulsa Lake is a 6-kilometer trek through the beautiful oak forest. Unlike Raghupur Fort, they do have some eating options available. There are some camping options also available in the middle of forest. This trek was quite easy in comparison to the first one we took, and our third partner skipped it. There is a lake at the end of the trek where the water is crystal clean. The amazing fact is the water gets frozen during winters. There is also a temple for the goddess Buddhinagin, which is worshipped by locals. It took us 2 hours from one side. If I be honest, it was a fun walk with the nature and not much of a challenge.
Finally done.
We did miss few things on this trip, but we instead went on a separate trip for next 5 days. I will cover that in the second video. For now, let's jump to the last day in JB. We were fortunate enough to be invited by our host to a local festivity where there was a huge gathering of locals and they were preparing now. Usually this festivities is on an occasion of wedding, but this time it was just before Navratras. They were even serving non-veg and the food was the best I ever had in Himachal.
Hello.
Evening was filled with bonfire music and dance, and the next morning full of
Bye.
emotions of leaving this amazing place and amazing people, especially our host and their family, who made us belong anywhere. If you like the video, please like, share and subscribe.